And while we're talking WNBA, one of the league's teams, the Connecticut Sun, reportedly considering moving to a new location. According to Sportico, the longtime franchise has hired an investment firm to look into selling the team. It comes as the league is seeing more investors and expansion teams than ever before, and with it, a push to build real training facilities and provide resources for players. One city that could be in the mix for the Sun could be right down the road in Boston. While the WNBA season is just beginning, the Professional Women's Hockey League is right in the heart of playoffs. We'll start with the first and third seeds battling it out. The Montreal Victoire and the Ottawa Charge are currently tied at 1 game each. So far, each game has ended with a 3-2 score, although Game 2 went into 4 overtimes. Game 3 in Ottawa is tonight. Puck drops at 6 p.m. Central Time. And in your other playoff battle, it's the inaugural PWHL champions, the Minnesota Frost, who lead the Toronto Scepters 2-1. The Frost dropped the first game, then won games 2 and 3 by 2 goals each. Game 4 in Minnesota tomorrow night. You can watch all PWHL playoff games for free on the league's YouTube page. In tennis, we are in the quarterfinals of the Italian Open, one of just 2 WTA events held on a clay court. And we have 2 American women still in this thing. First up, world-ranked number 4, Coco Gauff. She is joined by the unranked Peyton Stearns. And interestingly, Gauff is also in the quarterfinals for the women's doubles tournament in Italy. Both of her next matches will be tomorrow. In soccer, FIFA making some big announcements for the Women's World Cup. The 2031 World Cup will expand the women's side by 16 teams. It'll now feature 48 in total. This is the cup that will be hosted by the U.S. in 2031. It'll now be a 12-group format, increasing the total number of games from 64 to 104 and stretching the competition out another week. It comes as the IOC increased the 2028 Olympic Games to 16 women's soccer teams. Turning to our local ladies, we have 3 nominees for this week's Midwest Technical Institute Score Standout. First up, Kelly Grobstich from Assumption. She won the 100 and 200 meter at the MAC Girls Track Invite. So pull out your phones. This QR code will take you right to the link to cast your vote. Kelly is joined by fellow nominees Danny Nepple of Sherrard, who went 3 for 3 and had 2 home runs, and Sloan Moeller from Davenport Central, who scored 5 goals for the Blue Devils. You have until tomorrow at noon to cast your vote, and you can also find the link to vote by going to WQAD.com. Each week's winner is featured on Off the Cuff. Finally tonight, one more local lady. Kendra Lewis was a legendary softball player at Rockridge and led the team to a 134, 5-1 record in her 4 years. This year, she's been playing college softball in Wisconsin, where she is continuing to thrive. Kendra has been named to the All-Freshman team and the All-Big Ten First Team. Congratulations to her. That'll do it for this week's edition of Women in Sports.